Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where we fight the divinity in every run. Yeah, I just spent the last 10 minutes watching cats kind of run around and do silly things. It's funny, I don't know how many of you have animals, but pets are great. Cats I really enjoy because they feign this like independence, but they like not so secretly want to spend time around you. And our girl cat has this behavior where she will enter a room and just stand in the doorway, and then her ears will go crazy as she tries to pinpoint the exact location of every single sound in the room. Meanwhile, the boy cat is completely oblivious and just barrels into rooms and then sees something he doesn't like and goes, "Oh crap," and then flees. It's just wild. They're good cats, I would say. I struggled with that. They're good. They're menaces. We'll put it that way, but they're good. They're going crazy in another room right now. I'm attempting to record with a door open, so we'll see how that goes. We'll get some cat invasions probably. Any of you all have animals? Anyone have any like exotic animals? Those are always fun. I consider birds and stuff as exotic, because I mean everyone I know either has a cat or a dog. It's basically it. I don't know anyone who has cool stuff like extra things. There's this person in one of my D&D campaigns that has a snake. I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, that's enough about pets. Let's play some Monster Train. So our previous episode on this series, this is Train of Thought, was 182 wins. We had a lovely little, it was a very mid-rolly queen run. There were some highs, there were some lows. The line was kind of weird. I think there were maybe 2 lines in there that won pretty comfortably in the end, but we basically just picked one and stuck with the first one we saw, and I think there's really not much remarkable to say about it other than I had a good conversation with y'all talking about when to remove things, the vengeful shards from what is it? What is the name of that? Abandoned stave. Right, that's the name of the relic. So when do you remove those versus when you keep them and remove other stuff? We had a good argument for removing them in the previous episode, so that was kind of interesting. Otherwise, it was just a lot of bogfly eggs. We had 2 of those with steelworker infusions. We had eventually found a hardened hull, which enabled us to take a second multi-strike, so our eggs were hitting 3 times. And we had collection of tails, self-infused fledgling imp for an absolute truckload of rage generation, and then at the end we high rolled into Ashes of the Fallen, so it kind of went crazy from there. A very solid run, very mid-roll, had to think a little bit, but not too bad. They were moving on to Windleton. Cool, fine. I don't mind Windleton. I don't like him a lot. I think he's pretty weak. I think he would be an S tier champion potentially if he had more sensible hero paths. So like the fact that Strangler 1 is as far as you ever want to go into Strangler is just bizarre. And the fact that so much of the champion is built around finding Strangler is weird. It almost feels like Sweep should just be baseline on this guy, and then Strangler should be some other kind of meaningful path, potentially. The other thing I hate about him is that he's so feast or famine, and his stats are so bad for how big he is. Just a lot of things I don't like. I think he's got a lot of downsides that prevent him from being S tier, but he's a fine champion. Plus, he has root seeds. You can't go wrong with it, so. Anyway, that's all I've got for you there. So as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's play some Monster Train. See what we have this time. Slam that depart button. Let's go. Heck yeah, you thought I was going to say something silly like the like button or whatever. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I want to slam that depart button. Let's get this train on the road. All right. I'm feeling a little goofy. Hopefully it doesn't hurt my run too much. Anyway, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing just fine. Obviously, I said I'm feeling a little goofy. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm just kind of there. So let's play some Monster Train and make it happen. Today we are Exile, Awoken, Exile Melting. Fun. Primitive mold is interesting here. Obviously, if you get like Stealth Tomb, you can do... I got to give some credit to Gabriot. I think he coined this phrase. He called it the rat trap, right? Where you just put a stealth tomb self-infused in front of Windleton and you just lock down the floor permanently and scale him a bit. You can basically create a solo run out of it, which is kind of funny. Stealth plus Windleton is fair. You can also do some fun stuff here where he dies and then just gets reformed, so pretty neat there. Otherwise, nothing terribly remarkable. It's better than Dregs anyway, although I do like Dregs in this clan combo as well, simply because it means they go away, but, you know, it's fine. Primitive Bolt's great. We're facing, let's see, Pushback Talos, Spell Shield Fell, and Sap Seraph with Razor Sharp Edge, Dripfall, and Invigorating Solution. These starting cards are great. Razor Sharp Edge, always happy to see this in my opener. It means my offensive scaling line is kind of squared away. I can -1 spell chain it, I can hold over it, so many options. Dripfall is excellent interruption, which I strongly value. It's really good because it basically kicks it around to give you another chance to address something, which I love. And also the Daze is great. Invigorating Solution is also just a good card. Happy to have it. It burns itself and it does some value. Cool. Good starters. Happy to have them. Let's see. Temple-wise, we have temples on 3, 4, 6. 3, 4, and 6. So a triple temple run. Again, very slow. Glad this is Train of Thought and not Trainwreck. Let's see. Dupes on 8. Oh, it's a removal dupe with Magic Side. Very strong if I can use it. Another removal dupe on 7 with some money. Big power here if I can take advantage of it. It competes only with like a Caverns Magic Shop, which is not very great. See, there's a Magic Shop removal on 6. Note the full lack of Steel Shops on 6 and 7, and the fact that the removal dupe on 8 is Magic Side. Good to know. I'm going to need to do some Steel Shop upgrading early. Wow, 3rd dupe on ring 6. Do I have a 4 dupe run? Yeah, I do, yeah. Interesting. 4 dupe runs are pretty rare, but they're pretty cool when you get them, if you can use them. They're better on runs with like Fade or something, obviously, because in that particular case, she benefits from having just like multiple copies of something, but, or like a Sketches opener on Wormkin might be good with this because you can guarantee to get out your full setup, but anyway, good to just think about that. I doubt I'll be able to use it all, but has some value. Steel Shops. Wow, no Steel Shop on 4 either? God, the void of Steel Shops in this run, huh? Yeah, Steel's on 2, 3, and 5. That's it. So pretty much guarantee have to go to these Steel Shops unless I just high roll. We have a good Trinket Shop on 5, though, with Vortex Caverns and a Horde in the middle. It's not my favorite. There's no money here, obviously, but still pretty good. I'm probably going to have to go to these Steel Shops, though. There's no choice, really. 4th dupe is on ring 4. It's not great. It's the Awoken banner. Competes with, yet again, another good Magic Shop. At least I can always upgrade Root Seeds and make them good. And at least I already have the Razor Sharps. Maybe I can lean into them. Get some holdovers or something. Steels in the early game have an Awoken banner. Pyro Remains, not great. There are Remnant banners on the other sides if I want them. There's a Horde Remnant banner. I mean, it's fine, but I'm probably really going to need to get these Steel Shops. We'll have to see, but... Thorn Casing, Petrified Crucible. Unlikely I do anything related to spikes here. I'm taking Thorn Casing because even if I don't take Thorn Lord, this is still pretty decent. We'll look at the Forge here. Predator, Thorn Lord. Well, weird. I actually think Thorn Lord is much better right now, obviously because of the stings. No Strangler, though. Not a fan of that. I'll be honest, I don't really love the Predator plus melting lines. Like, you're looking to find something like Wicklash to put Burnout on Windleton and then, like, Paraffin Enforcer or something, but there's really no synergy here that makes me feel great about it. It's not like going full-in Predator and then seeing an Echo Transfer or something. Now, obviously, full-in Predator and then see these Razor Sharps, sure, but I would rather it just be an Animus of Will at that point. Let's take the Thorn Lord here. Adds a lot of value right now. It lets me take things like this Horde out of the gate, which I think is pretty cool. First Hell Pact. You could infinite with it, maybe, if I see the right card. Is Sap Tap better? I don't have much in the way of healing, but it does turn something like Wildwood Sap pretty strong. Melting Spout with no tombs. This is a tricky one. A lot of perspective stuff. I think Sap Tap is probably stronger eventually, but it doesn't do anything now. I'm gonna take it. It's not great, but if they see, like, I don't know, Wildwood Sap, it's maybe fine. Can take the spikes here. We have the stings. We're okay. That's weird. A weird starter. Anyway, it's Windleton in front of a Train Steward. Actually, we might face tank with a Train Steward, in truth. We're just going to sting away on the bottom for sure. Then I guess I'm going to Primitive Mold upstairs. Daze this guy, I suppose. I'm going to oh man, I hate this. I think I am going to Razor Sharp for the money, and then I'm going to Razor Sharp upstairs, because I think it's too important to play those. I wish for Root Seeds, Invigorating Solution here. Draw me my stings, please. Okay, I'll take a sting here. It's good. We'll do what we can do. I'm going to drip the 3x2 out here. I'm going to Razor Sharp one to death. And then I'm going to click the Root Seeds on... Well, actually, I'm going to play this Train Steward because it kills this guy. That's even better. Yeah. Cool. We avoid damage. Cool. I need to see stings. Great. Play a sting. Good job. Go team. Play a Train Steward. Hey, good job. It kills a guy. I want to do... I guess Primitive Mold does bring a guy back, doesn't it? I think it's going to be Root Seeds upstairs. 30x35 is strong enough if I kill the front lines here. So we're going to be fine. Cool. Just daze this man. Yeah, like, we were strong enough, right? It's not glamorous, but it doesn't have to be as the thing. It just needs to win, and it's enough to do it. So, fair enough. All right, we get everything here, which is great. Wildwood Sap. I'm going to snap click that because of the Sap Tap here. Even though I might normally have taken this Vine Grasp, I think the 5-card draw here is just too strong. Molten Encasement's probably it, I think. Yeah, I think I do want this. I mean, I missed out on the tomb, the plus 30 health thing, but it's fine. We'll go Steel Shop. Give me an Endless. Multi-Strike is good. Yeah, I mean, this is a great example, right? I can just multi-strike Shattered Shell and stick Windleton in front, and that's a pretty reasonable floor, I think. Yeah, we'll do it. I'm going to take this multi-strike because I have it. I'm going to re-roll here. If they show me an Endless, I'll take the money in the middle. They don't. I still might do this because I want to get stuff upcoming. Yeah, it's worth it. And then we'll burn out the Molten Encasement here. And no plus 25, so we chill. We move on. Seems reasonable. I think we'll crush this. Yeah, Mark of Invasion is actually free. Because I have a friend. It's good. We do... You could maybe get away with not having Windleton on the floor, but I think you do want him on the floor. Razor Sharp and back is solid. We're just going to sting all of these out for sure. And I will get a Train Steward shot. Seems good. Cool. We're going to play the Wildwood Sap in front. This is important. I'm going to drip the Collector because I want to be greedy. Remember, I draw extra from Sap Tap here. Yeah, I can play a Train Steward and get that kill, which is pretty cool. I want to drip the 5-1 on middle here. I'm going to drip this 55 friend, actually. That's better. I'm going to Root Seeds upstairs, and we're going to chill. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm happy about this. We're just going to sting upstairs like that. I do want to kill this Foot Soldier in the back here, so I think I do want to Razor Sharp it away. Play the Invigorating Solution, the Root Seeds. Cool. Alright. I'm going to avoid doing too much here. I'm going to double drip the boss to give me a free round. I'm going to double sting him. I will Root Seeds in the back here. It does heal him an extra 2, but it's not a big deal. Yeah, and then we drip again, Razor Sharp, Root Seeds, Sting, and we have the victory here. Yeah, I had pretty good confidence in that. We get everything again here, which is great. Steel and Answer is pretty good. Offsets. Razor Sharp plays really nicely with Root Seeds here. Wildwood Sap is tempting for more value here. Just more Sap Tap value. I'm probably going to double stack that maybe. Something like that. I think the Steel Enhancer is probably better. Because you see I'm drawing a ton, but I have too many cards to play. It's better here. The extra Wildwood Sap. I think the Wildwood Sap helps me a lot more into, what's her name? Talos, right? Talos. Let's take it here. I think it's actually just better. Dripfall number 3. Purifying Cleanse, Wicklash. I don't know if I want to go Burnout on my Shattered Shell friend. I suppose, right? I am going this Merchant of Steel, though I'm not seeing this Remnant banner. And that was a money trial and not a unit trial. So I was thinking, I mean, you maybe take the Wicklash if you're thinking something like Aerofin Enforcer Infusion. It's very strong. And I would want to have some burnout for it, if so. I should really take one of these. Wicklash is probably stronger. Purifying Cleanse, actually, I think is right, though. Yeah, I'll take the Purifying Cleanse. This is just more burnout is what really tempts me towards it. And I already have the stat buff here from Razor Sharps. We go Steel Shop because there's just no Steel Shops elsewhere in the run, pretty much. Yeah, Endless is sick. Cool, so this is going to be a real solid defensive line here. We're going to toss the plus 25 at Shattered Shell here for sure. Great. Excellent hits. So this is excellent. Basically, I need Shattered Shell to live long enough to see the Tomb, and then Tomb keeps it alive after that, which also means I do not need Quick on the floor, which is excellent. Great. Spell Chain probably going into Razor Sharp here, because if they show me an X5, I would love to have it. Would I take a Spell Chained Razor Sharp? I mean, yeah. Of course I would. Of course I would X5 that. Even if I had to do -1s, I mean, I would X1 it probably. Yeah, I'd probably X1 it. It's enough. I don't want to have too much reduction here. I'll take the Spell Chain. I think it's right to do it here. It's 10 in piercing, no thanks. At least I took something that has magic power in it. Good grief. Let's look at the Cavern, see what we get. Rail Spikes, Spike Driver Colony. Someone was telling me on Discord today about how much they needed Spike Driver Colony for their final mastery. And I'm over here just like, well, here you go, champ. I'm going to skip them. They're not helpful for me. I have a run that seems better. It's true. Cool. So here's what we're doing for Talos. I'm going to not play Windleton on floor because I don't want him cycled behind. I want to use Molten Encasement to tank for Shattered Shell. That's basically our plan. Is there anything else I need from this? No, we're good. I don't want to say high rolled, but we hit what we needed across those 2 Steel Shops, which feels pretty solid. Okay. All right. Plan is, I mean, sadly, Shattered Shell is just going to kind of get punched here. I think it's just going to have to be the way of things. And then I'm going to Windleton middle. You know, I might actually be okay letting him die and reform here. Kind of interesting. Huh. I'm just going to toss him this Purifying Cleanse. If he dies, that's actually okay to me, right? Guess I could actually save some HP on... Yeah, I'll do it. Cool. Save some HP on my friend. Cool. I'll take that. Sure. Now, he's going to die, but that's okay. I'm actually fine with it. Here's a Razor Sharp. Great news. One player Root Seeds upstairs, I think is better than tanking here. He doesn't do anything useful. Yeah, Root Seeds, fine. I need to see my friend. Cool, yeah, we have Molten Encasement online. I'm going to toss the Wildwood Sap for the card draw here. And I'm just going to reform the Train Steward and leave him out so that Windleton gets reformed later. Okay, top floor, Molten Encasement, Razor Sharp kills everything. And then play the Invigorating Solution, I think, off floor. It's good enough. Yeah, this will definitely kill Talos here. Especially with the Razor Sharps. Primitive Mold here is solid. Big thing about Primitive Mold, by the way, I get to summon him back for some more killer stings, yeah. 47 by 2, yeah, he does solid work. Kill some guys downstairs. This is kind of stealing from Shattered Shell a bit, but it doesn't really matter that much. Friend upstairs. Primitive mold. Bring him back. Incredible work. I don't need that many stings. I didn't want to do this too badly. We just send it. Great work. Take a root seeds upstairs. Cool. We're doing like 100 damage. It's fine. It's enough. Cool. All right, we got it. We got it. We're just playing the Razor Sharp. The Razor Sharp, good value. Burnout, great work. Cool. We easily take this. Good job. Yeah, this is enough damage to win. I think with all the Razor Sharps, this is also enough damage to... Huh. This is enough damage to not only win, but ramp fast enough is what I was going to say. And then they showed me this Hallowed Halls, and I'm thinking to myself, do you ever want to do Hallowed Halls on... what in the world? No, I want a stealth stack here, so I don't think so. Adaptive Mutation is a bit cheeky. It's also technically a heal for Sap Tap. Do I ever unleash the Wildwood here? What is that doing for me? It's actually a pretty okay card. If I draw it, it heals my Sweeper before he gets killed by the Divinity or something else. I think I should take it. I'll take it. Fine. Woof. A Legion of Wax. Now that is a something. This could be a self-infuse angle. If I have to. Rather go to this Awoken banner, right? Look, yeah, here's the angle. So we skip this garbage. None of this is what I want for my Shattered Shell, who, by the way, does not have an infusion yet. I go left. In the worst case, I self-infuse. Fine. It's not great, but it's fine. In the best case, I see, I don't know, Animus of Will, and we get another multi-strike, and we feel better about it. So we skip this trash, we move on. Legion of Wax, rip Legion of Wax. And it is Ember here because I am dealing with a vast amount of cards and not enough Ember to play it. I do think... oh, man. Good thing I took the Sap Tap. The extra card draw is nice. I think it is an Ember space angle because I would love to get Windleton on this floor. Right? It would just be very fun to do that. Especially if I had Strangler, that would be nice. He'd be able to hold down the floor while I scale my backline. Obviously, some of this doesn't matter. We'll take the Ember first, because I always need this. Yeah, I don't actually need Windleton on the floor yet. We go left. Of course, we're going to look in the Awoken banner. Animus of Speed is the wrong one. We have Stealth. I don't think it's that. I don't think Husk Hermit matters here. So the angle is then a self-infuse Shattered Shell, which is not fast, but is fast enough here. We do that infusion right away to scale me up faster. Shell into shell. It's also, an extra 10 life. It's good. It's a good one. It's not my favorite, but it's fine. Purge. Well, I don't love purging any of this stuff. You maybe purge something. I'm going to chill, actually. Give me Strangler. Yeah, okay. So this is nice because... just let him kind of die. And then when he dies, things go upstairs, and I've already scaled my floor. And then, yeah, this works out well for me. Our angle is eventually we want to get these floors together. So this really comes together on ring 7. But for now, we're just looking to... I don't want to say skate by, because I think we're quite strong, actually. But... like, we can take this amulet thing here. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, this is good. Clipped Infiltration, we just completely body this first wave, no problem. Yeah, cool. Even if the front guy gets upgraded, and he doesn't anyway. So yeah, oh, this is great. You just do Tomb, we immediately start stacking it. We Windleton middle here, which just kills everything out of the gate. This first floor is just gone. Train Steward middle connects with the Collector if we see it, so we're fine. Shame, we didn't get it upstairs, but it's no biggie. Take the Wildwood Sap here for sure. I want to get that card draw. We just do some Root Seeds here, and we chill, I think. Yeah, cool. Thank you, Mr. Train Steward. Bottom floor looking a little scary. We just toss this mana while unleash the Wildwood real fast. Very cool. I get a kill, which is fun. Obviously, like, it's not great overstacking this floor, so I need to see my roots, my razor sharps pretty quickly. But it's not that big of a deal. Overstacking here does kind of suck, though, I'll admit. Let's hit that invigorating, and then we'll root seeds here. I think that's the right angle. Yeah, so like this is a super scary stacked bottom floor, but I can actually hold it out by clicking the Molten Encasement downstairs for a moment. He will swing, which is fun. This lets me do... I wonder how important it would be to do this otherwise. I think the angle is just all root seeds upstairs all the time. And then I take the Wildwood sap up. I'll put it on bottom floor, may as well. I don't mind if they both tick down, actually. Fine. Cool. Obviously, scary. Draw me cards. Stealth upstairs matters. Cool, 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 cool. So the thing about this that's really not that scary, this floor looks like a nightmare, but it's actually not that bad. I can stop some of this nightmare by putting stealth down. He gets a couple rounds in, which does clean it up a bit. I do like that. That's worth it, right? Yeah, we sting this. I do want to keep the razor sharps flowing. I think it matters a lot. Yes. He might get another round if I play this. 19, 12, 12. No, he doesn't. Take a root seeds up top then. Okay, fine. Yeah, so this is actually like pretty good, and then he eventually dies. But because they're rooted, see what happened? No actual risk. And we are just absolutely cruising here, which is awesome. Cool. Very clean, actually. Cool, we take it. It ain't pretty, but it gets it. Yeah, see? This is one of those nice things that's just a universal benefit here, is you can kind of just use him to lock down the floor. As long as you're able to scale your top line, you really don't have a risk for it. I got everything I wanted there pretty much for free. It looked scary, though, is the thing. But as long as you get Windleton to connect the rooted down, then they just perish. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty great, honestly. Ensnare is maybe overkill. Engraft is potentially really good. It does incant him. It also triggers the sap tap intentionally, which I like. Also restores its own health. I'm going to grab this Engraft. I think it provides enough value here. You ever just Crushing Demise? Yeah, I mean, of course you do. It's hard to skip a Crushing Demise. It just has a lot of value there. I don't need this Merchant of Steel, right? We hit everything we need. That's true. So let's go to the Merchant of Trinkets, see if we find something fun. Maybe we get an overstack. I do get to cut some trash here, which is great. Dumpster some Train Stewards, which is excellent news. I am going to click the Horde in the middle. Light's Gift is kind of unnecessary, actually. I have all this stealth. I guess, so Light's Gift does help in the instance where I fully whiff bottom decking the Molten Encasement before first wave reaches top floor. I'm drawing 6 minimum and then 9 on turn 1. So that's what, 9, 6, 6. That's 12, 31 cards. So I see 31 cards before I get hit. So I'm at this point, I'm guaranteed to see the tomb, and I'm not even refined yet. I don't think Light's Gift adds enough for me to care. So we're going to take Winged Indulgence because this softens the turns where the Divinity and everyone else is swinging, right? I think it's Winged Indulgence here. You could argue Wing Clippings for this Wildwood sap nonsense. I'm really just using it for sap tap. We'll take the indulgence here. That's cool. I'm gonna look for what this trinket shop has real fast. Cursed Vines is cute. Precious Plating, a little late on Capricious. Take the Caverns first. Huh. I'm gonna take the rare Umbra draft pick here because you might see the Umbra Stone. It's better than the alternatives. I love Furnace Tap here. Magic Shop. One of these Hell Vents, probably this removal dupe. Oh, but I can't do it. If I'm going to self-infuse the tomb, it has to be next floor, huh? True. That's true. And I do want to self-infuse the tomb. So, because of the organization of these temples. So I have to do tomb self-infuse into Fel. Okay. Then I'm basically seeing what's the likelihood I connect a Frozen to this. Because pretty unlikely, right? So I'm doing the dupe on 6, so I'm seeing a bad magic shop, then a good magic shop. I get a removal dupe. So 2 magic shops. Furnace Tap's pretty sick for Relentless. Or for emergencies. Especially since I already took Ember. I lose my tomb by doing it, though. I think it's too good a card to skip here. It's a card that I normally don't think I need. I'm going to take some removals. I'm going to reroll this Trinket Shop because I don't want these cards. Cursed Vines, it's not Diligent. Fine, whatever. Encased Ember is sick, actually. I have an Endless Tomb. I didn't need Fel's Remorse. Alright, well, whatever. We're going to buy that, and then I'm going to cut these 2 Train Stewards. And that will be a good situation for me. Probably going to leave myself at 150 here, move on, seems strong. We're going to maybe cut some Primitive Molds. Because eventually I won't even need them. I'll maybe leave a couple in, but just clean this up. Spikes is scary, actually. Spikes is scary. It's Harpy's Guard, though. It's not like Sycophants or something disgusting. I think we need to respect this one. I don't like the Spikes angle here. I can't heal this very effectively. Anyway, here's Shattered Shell upstairs, and Graft is solid. Oh, wow. Get the Tomb off the top deck. Great work. Toss some Wildwood Saps down. I'm going to play the Windleton middle here. Main reason is to get Collector. You just mass sting bottom floor, it's fine. Incant middle seems good. Get a lot of Ember out of this, which I do love a lot. This also gives me good crush floors. I like that. Play the Tomb in back so it burns out and we get the kill on front. This means I can Root Seeds freely here. I'm going to burn out him because I don't really mind all that much. Incant a whole bunch. It's fine. Yeah, I want to get those Slays as the big one. Now, see, immediately you can notice I have enough Ember here. I can actually just play the Furnace Tap freely, which is kind of disgusting, actually. And then I can freely Root Seeds 3 times. I mean, because look at this. I get 5 Ember. Oh, no. My Burnout and my Ember Drain. Dang. It's all right. We are fine. And we just let him go. Dang, that's a low damage floor, huh? We play Razor Sharp, Razor Sharp, Razor Sharp. We let our lad go. It's fine by me. Oh, no. He burns out. It's fine. And then this floor is going to go crazy, but that's actually just okay. Because look at this. This floor is doing 210, right? Every single one of these units perishes under the weight of my power. True. I want to sting that. I will reform this guy specifically to do more stings on this floor and let him burn out again. It's going to be fun. I actually kind of love that, right? Molten Encasement up top, very good. Bunch of Root Seeds on him, good job. I do Primitive Mold here. Oh, this is going to be funny. We sting out here just to draw a whole bunch. Then I, crush this floor? And I reform to do it again? And we just full send here, and it's actually not that terrible. Top floor is cleared. We just keep using him as a means of... That's actually really funny. Primitive mold, we just keep bringing this idiot back. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, check this. And then we just sting a whole bunch. Look at this loser. He actually does a great job, which is hilarious to me. He does excellent work here. He does 112 damage to this boss just by getting thwanged twice. It's very funny. And we're guaranteed to win here because reasons, but... And then, yeah, random unleash here is solid. You get the extra damage here. We're looking pretty good, actually, right? Like, this is actually legit. Crunch. Very strong. I'm actually really pleased with this. Do not need preserved thorns. That is an unnecessary amount of stings. Edge prior. No. We're fine. Skip that for money. A little late on subsuming blade. I do like the ping, but I also don't care about it. Engulfed in smoke is the pick. It's an extra card draw that uses magic shop upgrades here, which is nice. I have to go to the right. Yes, we talked about this. I have to go to the right. Hammered chest plates. That's pretty cool. I'll take 5 health, right? Yeah, 5 health is great. Split anvil is fine, but I have a batrillion HP or ember generation, so we just take the anvil here. We dupe the tomb. We self-infuse the lad. Very, very worth it here. 4 stealth value. Intrinsic is pretty cool, though, too, right? What, this plus 30? What do you intrinsic if you intrinsic anything? I need to see a magic shop. Good grief. I actually don't really feel like an intrinsic matters here. I'm drawing too many cards. It's fine. We just kind of... I mean, we cruise. And then we take space here to jam the floor together. And I feel pretty good about it, right? Yeah. You want to jam the floor together, so anything that's too big for you on Shattered Shell gets absolutely crumbled by Windleton, locking it down so that Shattered Shell gets extra rounds. He's also good for punching out a heavy, which is true. We're going to play him middle. I'm going to sting mid-floor. I kind of do want the card draw, but I also kind of really want the extra root seeds here. It's really good. Let's do the card draw here, actually. I'm going to toss this on Windleton. This guarantees me extra cards, which I like. Maybe it turns me out my tomb faster. Root seeds. I didn't see my tomb faster. It's okay. Play the invigorating solution. That's value. I guess I could have put it on this floor for, what is it, Thornlord purposes. It doesn't really matter that much. Okay, we see our tomb. Great work. Go team. Tomb is engaged. It is time for Razor Sharp, and we just full send on Furnace Tap here too. Great work. My guy's alive on middle, which is pretty shocking. Just keep the tomb rolling. We just keep root seeds rolling here. We let our man die whenever he's gonna die. Fine. Cool. We play Razor Sharp. Razor Sharp getting the kill on everything, which is excellent work. Floor's looking good. We will primitive mold back our friend. And then not play him, I guess. I guess I do kind of want to get the root seeds down, but I'm doing like exactly enough damage here. I'm doing, what, 204, but I lose a bunch of slays if I let this guy incant again. I'm not going to mess with it. Honestly, don't play Windleton. We're actually just fine. Sure, fine. Yeah, it's like a perfect... we could have gotten one more out of that, actually. It's okay. We're fine. We're chilling. Yeah, no big deal. I guess I could have gotten that draw, actually, by putting it on in front, but not a huge deal, really. And then we're just buffing here. We're very powerful right now, so we just kind of cruise, I think. This is enough stealth and enough damage to win this combat pretty comfortably. The thing that's going to really swing this in an important direction, I think, is for the Divinity, I'm going to need to be able to deal with mini-bosses. This is not dealing with mini-bosses right now. At all, pretty much. So we need to answer that. And I think the answer to that is really just get Strangler on the floor. Cool. Honestly, pretty legit, in fact. We're quite strong. Yeah, we're doing like 600 here. This does not beat mini-bosses, even with further ramping, some magic shops and stuff. Formless Child. No, it's fine. Wax and Spike is a great way to lose. We don't need it. Space. Space, yep. Cool. Thank you, Sap Tap, for existing. You're going to be my draw relic here. And now I hunt for... Yeah, now we hunt for a few magic shop upgrades to make some of these things a little more playable. Removal dupe is tempting, but I really think the magic shop is just too valuable here. Consider that I'm doing things like... I'm playing straight up spell chained Razor Sharp Edge right now with no -1s in it. Like, get a -1 in that. Oh, buddy. 20 consume. Double stack. I was considering this, right? The double stack Furnace Tap angle is possible. I like it, but I don't like it. Ember Drain 8, it really starts to get into the, I don't know about this. I like the extra hit a lot. Trust me, I do. I just think that having only one Ember on the turn afterwards, and then I lose so much Ember elsewhere is just a bit much. You could double stack the Engulfed in Smoke. This means if you draw it, you're guaranteed. I think we're drawing fast enough, though. I don't really care. I think I just re-roll that, yeah. Remove Consume. I think, do the Remove Consume on this, though. Because then I can play it again later. I can play it on a couple draw pass. It's actually much better than the double stack, right? I can wait for it to wear off, make sure I have just enough Ember. It's actually really good. And I'm going to take some -1s in these Root Seeds. Or rather in the Razor Sharp, this is a more important card. Toss a +10 on this Engraft, and we chill here, I think. Caverns today says Nexus Spike. Do I have any game-breaking Nexus Spikes here? No game... I could target enemies with Purifying. I could do the burnout an enemy situation. It's not the best it could be, but you can do it. I think I would rather do like a Razor Sharp. Just a big initial burst of scaling. I do like that. You could do Razor Sharp Furnace Tap, which is an angle. Just more multi-strike. Hit more times. But... I'm just going to draw fast enough. I don't really care all that much. I don't think. Yeah, I think it is just Razor Sharp. It's not glamorous, but I like the little burst that it gives me. Because the onboarding ramp here is the real challenge. And I should be able to comfortably take this Horde. Emblem of the Exiles is absolutely the click here. One of my favorite relics in the game. We will go Thornlord 2 just for more HP. And better scaling, you might as well. Strangler 2 is really bad. Incredibly bad. We move on. Alright, and now we can jam our floor together, which is great. Take the invasion turn here. I don't really care about it at all. Cool, yeah. So this is real solid. You just drop Windleton. Chillin'. We take the Shattered Shell. I could seriously just sting past this, actually. Honestly, better than the alternatives. We're gonna Razor Sharp, and Root Seeds. Bottom floor is fine. Doesn't really matter what I do. Cool. And then, yeah, you just get this Emblem of the Exiles buff, which is incredible. Root Seed's good. Show me my important cards, please. Toss a Wildwood Sap in front. Cool. Now, I know that in cases like this, oh no, he's stealing kills, but it does not really matter because he holds down the fort, right? He's holding it down. And even here, we actually play this Furnace Tap, although I should click the Engraft first, I believe. Yeah, that is just correct to do. Then we play the Furnace Tap. Now, this will be good. Rust. The Rooted helps out a ton here. We have enough Ember to continue playing our friend. Excellent work. I will play the Unleash here. The healing is worth it. I may as well... I think the double Root Seeds is better than the Smoke here, so we're fine. Yeah, and we just kind of cruise. And so now you kind of see that once we scale the backline, we are easily, very easily handling the whole situation here. Yeah, we're chilling. I am going to heal just to... Oh, I'm going to play this Nexus Spike, actually. That's a pretty good burst. We like to see it. I will heal past this just to get the extra health there. I think it's valuable. And now this is a very cruise it kind of run. We crush downstairs, just yeah, just to get rid of that guy. It's good. Root Seeds a couple times. Sting. Seems legit. Cool. And it's nice and easy. Yeah, I mean, it's Smoke... Engulfed, draw a card, play the Furnace Tap, toss the Wildwood Sap, Sting, Primitive Mold, and we're cruising here. Yeah, we got this. We're quite strong. Hitting for around 500 in the back, hitting for 100 in the front. Seems good. Cool. Also with like 21 stacks of stealth. We've got the pieces. We just need to draw them. That's it. That is it. Fire Shards, Awake, Edge Prior. No, thank you. Memories, Wicked Blaze, Mortal Entrapment. Mortal Entrapment could have been good if I didn't have the stealth, but no, thank you. We're good. We've got it. Magic Shop is the angle. A dupe here is strong. A Magic Shop is strong. Removals are strong. Yeah, that's just the best choice here for sure. Mole Braces, Faulty Loader, Memorial Fund. Don't think so. Holdover's cute. What do we want to hold over? Holdover Razor Sharp, speed that up a bit. That's a tough one. -1s in these Root Seeds are just critically important. 20 consume, don't think so. The holdover, what do you do here? You could hold over Furnace Tap if you really wanted to go crazy. Let's look at the Trinket Shop. We'll kind of dig through this. I don't think any of these really stand out to me, so we'll skip them. Channel Heart's pretty good. Channel Heart's pretty sick. It makes those dozens of extra... Well, not dozens. Those 3 stings do, like, truckloads of damage. It's not that amazing. It was better when I was reforming my guy. But... I don't love these. Floating Fungus, too. I think the cuts are definitely Primitive Molds here. Yeah, we're cutting the Primitive Molds. It's fine. The dupe is a good question. I don't know. What's my holdover? What do I want to play every turn? Really, really hard to say is the thing. I could hold over the Purifying Cleanse and then Combustible Wax. I mean, that's just stupid. There's no reason to do it. Holdover Razor Sharp is good. I do think that ramps me fast enough. I should do this. I think this is worth it. I think it's worth my money. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to 20 consume this Purifying Cleanse. I can put it on and do a Tomb at one point just to get rid of it. It's kind of a removal. This was an angle for my run that never panned out, and that's fine. Double stack. Double stack Furnace Tap. No, don't do it. We already talked about this. I'm going to double stack the Engulfed in Smoke. This means if I draw this early, I'm guaranteed to just be good. Right? It's fine. Cool. I like that. For the -1 there. Put a +10 in this Engraft still. I'm going to buy a couple of removals, I think. And that's probably the end of my setup here. Nothing really fancy to say. Yeah. Cut Primitive Mold. Cut Primitive Mold. Cool. I didn't buy Channel Heart. It doesn't matter. The dupe here... I would normally consider something like Dupe the Tomb in order to avoid missing, but this Engulfed in Smoke gets me there too, and I draw just so fast. Just so fast. If I'm going to dupe something, what is it going to be? Could be the Razor Sharp on Spell Chain angle. Not bad. If If I'm trying to save shards, it's just engulfed in smoke. Just improve the density of this power play. We have 21 stealth already. That's more than enough to win this. We have enough multi-strike because of the remove consume here. Otherwise, I might have duped this. There's really nothing great. I don't want more density of things really here. Most of this card stuff goes away. So I guess you take the engulfed in smoke. It's unnecessary though. We have two cards. I'm drawing like 20 cards in a round. I'm definitely guaranteed to hit one of these two. I guess. I mean, we do this anyway because it just improves the chance of hitting it. It's fine. And we chill. I think that's it, right? There's nothing else here. 40 gold, 120 out of 100 seems fine. We'll go Blast Seraph. We win, right? I'm not worried about this. We've got it. Got the pieces here. Yeah. There's nothing. It's really just a question of how to improve the likelihood you hit it in the right turn. And I'm not super concerned about it, honestly, because it's pretty hard to miss, I think. Drawing 9 here. I mean, just think about how many cards you're hitting here, right? Hey, look, there it is. We got it. Man hits. Cool. And we just kind of go crazy. You do burn the Purifying Cleanse here. Don't play that Engulfed in Smoke. I will drop Wildwood Sap in front because this is my draw from Sap Tap. 10 turns of that will be good enough, for sure. And now we're cruising, right? I mean, now it's just freebie. Engulfed in Smoke. Unnecessary. We just lock down the floor, draw a card. Ah, whiffed. You whiff on the Furnace Tap because you're sad. As long as I clear enough units that I'm not leaking everything, we're fine. My scaling is not great, but we're doing all right here. You crush bottom floor and kill a heavy. That's worth it. I mean, really, because the thing here is I just want to lock this down to the best of my ability. Yeah, this is a good floor. Molten Encasement must drop. We need to Razor Sharp this. I need to Razor Sharp this. Good. Pushing through units is important. I'm going to do the Nexus Spike here. It's important. And I drop both engulfed, but it's okay. We just need to lock down the floor and kill enough of them that it's not a big deal. I am overlapping a lot of these upgraded Darkwings, which are pretty gross, but we're okay, it looks like. Yeah, I think we've got it. We're clearing the floors. Our man is cascading. He's killing every unit. It seems good. I can comfortably play another Furnace Tap here, which is great. I might as well Engulfed in Smoke here. It's fine. Just kill everything, and then it burns out. Seems good. And of course, because the order I did that, I think it got an extra 5 HP there, which is... Oh no, 5 hit points. It's fine. Chill. Cool. We're good. This is a ton of stats. Like, we're hitting for 600, 800 in the back, roughly. We're definitely winning. Yeah, we've got it. And then 36 stealth. The way you lose here is by doing something outrageously dumb, like crushing demise your floor to death or something like that. There's no way Seraph wins. There's no way Divinity wins. We are fine. It's not an exciting run, right? You've got sweeper and defense. Oh boy. But it's a good run. We've solved it. These are important runs to have because you're going to have them eventually anyway. Play my cards. Let's go. Got a ton of HP here. Play that Razor Sharp. We like to see it. Bottom floor, these things pierce. I guess I could almost kill one. Honestly, meh, we'll just do it upstairs. I think it's fine. I don't really want to draw. Oh, I guess I can. Doesn't really matter. I already played it. Cool. Don't play that Furnace Tap until we have Stealth in play. Cool. So, like, a great example here is, oh my gosh, Stealth. What do I do with it? I don't have any Stealth here. How does one win? I guess I could have dripped the Divinity if I were really concerned about this. But yeah, I drew one. Great job. We got it. Cool. Engulfed in smoke. Molten encasement. Keep the scaling going, and we chill. Right? This is just super chill now. Now, obviously, the important thing is actually killing the enemies fast enough that I actually win, right? That is pretty important. We are killing this floor, which I think is valuable. I'm going to keep my regen in the back because the front is getting Emblem of the Exiles. And I'm going to sting middle here. I'm going to drip Spike's friend, just kind of set that off to a different level here. I think we cascade. I'm not really worried about this, right? We have it, I believe. Yeah, we have it. Burn this card real fast. It does prevent me from engulfed in smoke there, but I don't think it really matters. Well, we'll just drop him. It doesn't matter there either. Sure, we got it. And now all I have to do is hit Furnace Tap and we're good. Yeah, because that man's going to be just chilling on my floor for the next 10 years, it looks like. Definitely not optimal, but it's fine. Like, he's going to be giving me curses, I guess. It's fine, we've got the Ember for it. It's not that big of a deal. We finally see the Furnace Tap here, which cleans it up a bunch, but yeah. Play a bunch of these cards, finally heal my friend. We're looking okay. Yeah, he gets a bunch of kills. We're fine. Yeah, we got it. Great job. Now, this is a good example of, like, this is not a great time to use another Furnace Tap, I don't think. I think you could do it, right? It's not that unheard of. It takes me to 7 Ember Drain, which gives me 2 Ember next turn. Is 2 Ember next turn enough? I suppose. Yeah, it's fine. As long as I can play my lad, it's okay. Sure. It's fine. So he's gonna go down. We're gonna go down to 2 Ember here. Oh no, but it's enough. Root Seeds here just to keep things drawing. Yeah, we hit enough times. We crunch. We're definitely fast enough. It's okay. We just do curse, tomb. Razor Sharp, Sting, win, pretty much. We got it. Clean. Yeah, it's not a glamorous run, but it gets there. I mean, it's got all the pieces you need, right? You're looking for, how do I kill floor? You're looking for, how do I keep my floor alive? And you're looking for, how do I win boss? Those are obviously the 3 kind of big elements of this. We kill the floor with the Razor Sharps and big scaling into Shattered Shell. Great, honestly. And we keep the floor alive with a combination. This actually, Windleton Strangler is a key part of this because locking down the enemy floors prevents my normally slow line that doesn't beat mini bosses typically from dying. Windleton's rooting is very important to this run here. How I approach this changes a little bit if I don't see Strangler. I'm going to be looking for things like, I'm probably going to try to do more connecting of, was it Crushing Demise into the bosses, the mini bosses, that is. That would be one consideration. But obviously, we hit Strangler on Ring 4, so it was fine. Nice and easy. Cool. I'm keeping my floor alive very comfortably with a combination of Humongo Ember, Emblem of the Exiles, which didn't really matter that much, a light amount of healing, and just a disgusting amount of stealth, which is great news. What a great unit. Just solves the problem. Good job. We saw the pieces. I think we were pretty fortunate to hit well enough on those early steel shops that we could have some flexibility in the mid-game. Otherwise, I might have been tunneling some nasty steel shops later if I'd missed, like, the multi-strike. Because if I don't have a multi-strike on this run, it looks way different, right? I might go back and I might take that Hallowed Halls angle, and then I'm doing an overstack with, like, 3 Shattered Shells, and that kind of has a multi-strike. I'm leaning in on this Stupid furnace tap maybe a little more. There's angles here to win that still. Even if you miss these shops, this just cleans it up in a big way. And then, of course, how do you beat bosses? Well, same way you're keeping your floor alive. Turns out like 30 stealth is enough. So pretty straightforward. Great job, honestly. I'm going to say one of the best decisions of this run is picking the sap tap when I did. I think that that's an easy one to overlook. I have nothing that plays into it, but it allows me to do Fell's Remorse and the Space Take, the Light of Seraph, so Ember and Space from bosses pretty comfortably because I'm still drawing the 6, and then I have Stings plus Root Seeds to compensate the rest, which is great. So pretty solid on the card draw front as well. Always seeing one of our stealth items, one of the 2 engulfeds or the molten encasement in time. Very important choice making there in order to guarantee the win, pretty much. Yeah, guaranteeing the win. Not much else to really say here. Turns out starting with Razor Sharp Edge is really good in a clan that wants scaling, so we love it. And I'm going to leave you there. That brings us up to 183 wins in the series. Excellent job, go team. And yeah, so hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks. Hiya.